एंड अगर आप सोच रहे हो कि हमने 18 घंटे पेरिस एयरपोर्ट पे क्या किया, तो चलो दिखाते हैं। वैसे तो बोर हुए नहीं हुए। देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स यू कैन डू हियर अगर आपको टाइम पास के लिए चाहिए तो चलो।
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
So guys, we are finally in Mumbai airport and we reached. हम लोग बहुत थक गए, के लिए दोनों बैग भी आ गए। हम लोग बैग की भी बहुत टेंशन में थे क्योंकि लास्ट टाइम रोहन का बैग एम्स्टर्डम में घूम गया था एंड वो एक हफ्ते बाद आ गया। तो I hope it is the same for you guys. जो लोग भी आना चाहते हैं, I hope it is the same for you guys too. And I hope you guys have a wonderful trip. So guys, I'm back home and we were allowed home quarantine. So I thought maybe I should share with you guys what exactly happened at Mumbai airport once we landed there. I didn't put this in the last video because it was getting so long. So I'm gonna explain to you guys exactly what happened at Mumbai airport and what is the process for home quarantine if you want to be exempt from institutional quarantine, which is 7 days mandatory for Mumbai. So let me start with exactly what happened once we landed in Mumbai. Our flight landed at about 12 a.m. in the morning on 6th, and we got out of the plane in the next 45 minutes because it took us a lot of time to get out. They had to take a lot of precautions. They had to keep a lot of distance between people. Once we were out, we had to show our self-reporting form that I spoke about in the last video. Take a printout of that. Once you fill up the form, you will receive a PDF of the form that you filled out. So download that, take a printout, keep it with yourself. At the same time, there's a machine up there which checks your body for temperature. It's a thermal screening machine, so that is done at the same time. So first thing is the self-reporting form. Make sure you have a hard copy of your boarding pass, because once they check your self-reporting form, they stamp your boarding pass saying they do provide a self-reporting form at the airport right there. But why waste so much time filling it up over there if you can do it at home peacefully? Self-reporting form has no time limit. You can fill it up as early as you want. It's not like the exemption request form, which has to be done 72 hours before traveling. I'll get to that later. So we are at the self-reporting form. You submit it, you get a stamp on your boarding pass, you are taken straight to immigration. At immigration, they'll check your passport obviously, and they will check the stamped boarding pass. So once you go through that, they will stamp your passport that you are all okay, you can get out, you can get into India. And once you get out of immigration, the first thing that you come across is the duty-free Mumbai duty-free shop. And once you step out of the shop, there are people there to check if you have the Arogya Setu app on your phone and if you are safe. So those of you who have used Arogya Setu, I think you must be knowing that you need to go through a small questionnaire saying if you are okay, if you have any symptoms, blah blah blah, and then on top it shows something like okay, you are safe. So for that you need an Indian number, and they have a provision where you can connect to airport Wi-Fi in case you don't have internet, so you can do that right there. And make sure you have somebody. If you don't have an Indian number, make sure you have somebody there who can send you a pin on your phone once you install the app. So we did it, we asked our parents, our family to send us the pin. I had a number, my husband didn't, so he asked his family to send the pin, because he comes, once you're done with the Arogya Setu app, you go straight to baggage collection, collect your baggage and step out towards the exit. Now we thought that was the end of our journey, but no. Once we stepped out, right before the exit, there was a huge line. There was a huge bunch of people standing in different lines, and we had no idea what that was for. But then we got to know that that's actually the exemption kind of process. So there are different lines for people traveling to different cities or different states. For example, if you are going to be going to Thane from the airport, if you have a Thane address on your passport, you need to stand in a different line. If you have a Mumbai address on your passport, you have to stand in another line. And again, if you are traveling to another state from Mumbai, you need to stand in another line. And if you are an OCI card holder, if you don't have a passport, an Indian passport, and you're traveling home, if you have an OCI card, I would suggest that you have some kind of address proof with you. So that was what they asked OCI card holders, as far as I know. Next, there when you're standing in the line, they give you another form and you need to fill that up again. We had to fill up our exemption request number. Now if you remember, in my last video we told you that we received our COVID test on 4th and we were landing on 5th or 6th, whichever was suitable, at 12 a.m. Our flight was due to reach Mumbai on 6th at 12:05 at night, that is 12:05 a.m. So we put in our date as 6th and we were traveling from 4th till 6th. We traveled for 2 days and we received our COVID test results on the 4th, so it was completely impossible for us to apply for an exemption 72 hours before our departure. But still, what we did was we still applied for the exemption even on 4th. Once we received the results, immediately at the airport itself we uploaded the forms and we received the exemption request number. We didn't know if it would make any use, if it was of any use, if it would make any difference, but it does. So if you get your results late, if you are not able to apply for exemption 72 hours before your departure, don't worry, do it anytime before you land, because it will just save a lot of your time at the airport. Let me tell you that our status for exemption was still pending even after landing in Mumbai. It was not success, it was not rejected, it was not accepted, it was showing pending on the website. If you track your status, it showed pending. You can track your status, by the way, on the same website, that's Air Suvidha. So we didn't know if it was of any use, but we did it nevertheless. And there was a person who was checking our passport and the form that we filled up if the address was matching, and then we had to go and stand in another line where they scanned our documents. Now again, we didn't have a hard copy of our COVID test because we received it by email. Ireland takes 2 days to give you the RT-PCR results, which is a really long time if you are traveling to India and you need to upload things and blah blah blah. It was a mess. We were really tensed up. We had no idea what would happen at Mumbai. Even though we had an RT-PCR test, we were still a bit skeptical whether we would be allowed to go home, so we were just hoping for the best. So in that line, we had the soft copy of our RT-PCR test and we had our passports. So they took the form that we filled up right there at the airport. They checked our passport, they took a scan, they took screenshots of our passport, of our RT-PCR test, which was on our phone, and luckily that was all that you need. So if you're wondering that does it make sense filling up an exemption request even though it's not 72 hours before, yes, please do it, because the number is what you need to fill up on the form. They do ask you for a number there, and they'll just fast track your process. I'm not sure what would happen if you don't do it. So, and then in the end they just put a stamp on our hands saying that we need to home quarantine, and so that was it, you guys. And then we came home and everything was wonderful after that. So this whole process at the airport took us 2 hours. So be sure to be late home. Let your ghar wale know that you will be at least 2 hours later than expected. So apart from that, everything else was good. Take care, please socially distance yourself at the airport. Just take care of yourself, and I hope you have a wonderful flight. So guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed that, and as always, take care of yourself and don't forget to keep slaying.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.